Welcome to Tribe TV. We are here today with DjXavi. Javi, can you please introduce yourself?
Yo, I go by the name DjXavi, KolokoVisuals CEO out of Wild Beach Bay. Producer slash DJ slash artist slash music engineer slash everything that has to do with sound. Yeah, that's me, bro. That's me. You're welcome to Tribe TV.
Tell us a bit about who Javi is, man. Like where you grew up, your family.
Yo, Javi is from Wild Fish Bay. Born and bred from Wild Fish Bay. Don't mistake me for any person that you hear apparently from South Africa. Javi van die Bay, Namibia. Yeah, born and raised. And yeah, went school at Kaiser's Wild Fish Bay. Started Emmanuators, you know, the chain of reaction in Wild Fish Bay. Emmanuators, then we said moon, went for further studies, started working, and in between did music. Yeah, so that's me.
Okay. Can you tell us what, like the family, your family unit, like what? Tell us a bit about your family.
Yeah, I'm actually last born from my mom's side. Last born, we are 3 siblings. Got a sister and an older brother. And from my father's side, bro, countless. We are a bunch, bruh. But yeah, I'm in contact with some of my siblings from my father's side. And yeah, what else? Yeah, I know a few in the north. I know about my little brother. He's currently studying in Brazil. And yeah, recently I actually found out that I also have a sister that lives in Wild Fish Bay from my father's side. That's crazy, bruh. And mind you, my father passed away like a few years ago.
Ah, man. Sorry for that. Man.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Alright. When it comes, let's go a bit into your music. Let's talk about your music. Let's talk about your experience with the albums, man. Like, let's go to the first album. How was the first album like?
Yo, the first album was mega crazy. Mind you, I started music in 2015, and let's put the album aside. I started with a hit song called ZutiGang. Yeah, I started with that song, and it did well. It did pretty well, and from there I moved on with a sound. I went to R32. It's a sound that I designed, not designed, but I crafted myself. You know, with a mixture of beats and rest of vehicle, like in R32, you know. And then when I put it out, it went crazy as well. And then after that, I did another one, kind of like the same, like R32. And from there, as you know, the fan base grew, and people were like you know, oh, this guy crazy. Like we dig his sound, and you know, everything just went from there. And then I dropped the album. It went crazy with the album. The first album was hella fun. Like the first album, like it really put me in. Like it really like opened doors for me. Like I traveled around, did gigs and all that. And going on to the second album. The second album, I took time with the second album, because the fact that I had to study, I had to work, and I had to like squeeze in, you know, production time and all that. So basically, I just ended up releasing it for free. And the reaction was okay, but then the fact was people were waiting for too long, and you know the sound dies quick. You know? So I was actually into house. I was actually into house, and with me taking my time, you know, the drum effect came in, that shit.
Something that I also wanted to ask. Most of the kids nowadays they know you most for being the house guy. Yeah. Tell us about your hip hop days. I think I think people are not aware that Javi used to be a hip hop artist back in the day.
These niggas digging out coffins.
Tell us a bit. And what led to you leaving the hip hop and switching to house?
Yo, I started. The actual thing is, I started with when I started music, I started with hip hop and R&B. With hip hop and R&B, because mind you, back then house wasn't popping that much. It was just popping in SA, but it didn't trend to Namibia. So I was more into the Western music. Effectively comes from America. You know, us Namibians, we like following trend. So actually I started with hip hop, and I was in a group of 3 with Sammy Lee Jones and Scorpion.
Sammy Lee Jones is the producer,
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
in Windhoek now,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, we started off with
Scorpion used to rap also.
yeah, Scorpion used to. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That nigga used to take out like dictionary words that we had to look at, like we had to go look for the definition, explanations on words, bruh. But then, yeah, we started with there was this guy called Mackenzie that like he gave us like, because since we attended school that time, we had to go like, we only had weekends off that we could probably work like on our music properly, and so he gave us like every Saturday we can go to his house and use his PC, and that wasn't a PC, that was crap.
Windows XP things.
Windows XP, Pentium, what do you guys know about that? Switched to house music when I was done with school, because I was playing marimbas. The actual effect came after I was playing marimbas, like the sound, like when we used to do practices, we had to like, you know, go with the trend, and the trend was now South African music trending towards Namibia. So we used to play like on to those house music and
like playing over, like reproducing it.
Yeah, reproducing or playing on it or something. I don't know the actual word, but then that's how I started now. You know, falling in love with house music and the sound itself. Like if you had to listen to my first song, like R32 and all those, you'll hear a whole lot of marimbas. So that's actually how I started crafting my own sound with it.
Okay. So how do you come up with your sound? Like do you have a beat in your head that you want to get out, or is it something like just hearing R32 and you're like
it depends, but it depends. I'm actually influenced by a whole lot of stuff. It could be I've been listening to someone else's new album, new music or sounds or something, or I hear something, or it's crazy enough, man. Like there was once I was in the club and then the song was playing. While the song is playing, bruh, I got an idea. Mind you, it's like 2 a.m. bruh at the club. I took a cab. I told these niggas, I don't care about this bottle. We covered for. We are going home. I'm going to produce a song now. I ran home. I put down this song as drunk as I was.
Do you remember the song?
Yeah, it was R32.
It's always the R32 song.
Yeah, the R32. Because I had to, you know, this. I was not in the club itself. I was standing by the door of the club, and then the house song was playing, and then this guy came. Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like age combination, deadly.
Yes.
Then I ran home. I came to the house. I produced the song. I downloaded the sound from YouTube. Yeah, I downloaded the sound from YouTube, and then just did production on it. From there, mastered everything. I put it out there like a joke, bruh, and this shit went viral real quick. People were calling me, hitting me up, bruh, you crazy for that shit. I was like, what are you talking about? This song, bruh. Like, what? It's funny enough how a song having the sound of a car playing in a car that does the same sound.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So yeah.
I see you have this thing of your albums, volume 1, volume 2. You are currently working on something. Do you have a name for it? Is going to be volume 3?
Yeah, that's the thing now. I don't know.
You don't know yet?
I don't know that. Because it's on my piano now, and that was the house.
Yeah.
It was the house section of my whole career, if I had to put it that way. But I don't want to sequence it like that, because it becomes boring, man. I feel like it becomes boring, like Koloko Drums 1 and 2. It will actually confuse the people at the end of the day. So I'm actually trying to come up with a new album for the new Amapiano album I'm working on.
Okay.
Actually, I'm transitioning to Amapiano.
Okay, so it's like basically it's like an Amapiano project.
Yeah.
Beginning to end.
I'm following that.
You're not mixing it with, like, I see, because the last one you mixed a bit with the hip hop and the ZutiGang guys on it.
Yeah. Nah, I'm changing.
Yes,
I'm changing, but I don't want to be left behind.
Yeah, can you tell me more about that project? How many tracks?
Currently, I'm working on a 7-track, the EP. I'm working, so I don't know with how many I'm gonna end up when the final product will be done.
How far are you?
I would say I'm done with 50% of it.
50% of it.
Still, now with this corona lockdown, Shanti self hack again.
I see niggas today, like with this corona thing going on, guys are not doing shows anymore. Like it's a bit quiet. Like
yo, but
how is this affecting you guys? Like straight, like how is it affecting?
Yeah,
you?
there's a big effect, like a huge impact on the whole entertainment sector, bro. It has, cause okay, even though you can go live on whatever platform you're using, it's okay. But then it's not all of us that knows or that can get an income from it. Let me put it that way. That's an easy explanation. Because like for artists, you need a physical appearance with your fans to do proper performances. Like doing it through media, it's actually a bit boring, So
have you done anything like live streaming?
Yeah, I did one with Overs. They actually invited me for a DJ set. It was actually the big.
What's the first thing? What's his streaming thing called?
What is it called? I think it's just HV Entertainment.
HV Entertainment.
Yeah.
I think I need to take to check that out also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like let's talk about producers. Like producers in Namibia. Like who are the guys that stand out for you? Who are the guys that you have been working with? People that really stand out for you, that do good music in Namibia, like the production wise. Why are these guys?
I would go with Semi Lee. I'll come back to Semi now. Why? Semi, I'll go with K-Boss. I'll go with Carlo in the beat. I'll go with Kado B, Kado and Javi and Semi. Bruh, it's not the thing of just waking up tomorrow and doing music or studying music. You have to put in work. If you do it, if you make it like in this time and era, you are lucky. I can only say that because for a fact, as we worked hard for that shit. With Semi, we started together like back then. Nigga moved to Windows.
Because I remember he used to do your guys' beats most.
Doing
hip hop.
Yeah, he was the guy behind the scenes and actually in front of the scenes. Nigga talented. Shout out to him. And K-Boss, K-Boss actually mixed and mastered my first album.
KolokoVisuals.
Yeah, Carlo, we met in Ochuarongo because I was studying there, and plus he's also a mad genius. He actually linked me and Kalux he actually linked me and Kalux to do his first house song. That was me that produced.
I remember you.
Yeah, one of the songs boomed and the other two didn't do that much, but they are all like fire songs.
Yeah, I heard the other two.
Yeah, people if they like one, choose to go with that one. That was the thing. Now then, shout out to Kalux as well. We did made music. We're actually having one of our piano song coming up for you guys.
On the new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to hearing that one. Okay, let's go into Koloko drums, into the business side of the music. Can you tell me a bit more just about Koloko drums? Just the name itself, Koloko. Like where does this name come from?
Koloko drums, the name. I don't know if you guys know Bobby Taylor.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out. Yeah, we were in Arandes. We heard this. Oh yeah, I was in a whole lot of groups, but we're in a group called Spice Finest. That was of 4 DJs. Spice Finest. It was of us, Bobby, Rodney, me. So, back then we went crazy with the entertainment, bruh. We used to travel around. We started at Club La Sangrai, and it was a hit. We had the All-Star Party. Most of people will know about that. The Tommy Party, shit like that.
Yeah, I remember those.
It was crazy.
I remember the era.
It was crazy. Okay, apart from that, we were booked in Arandes at some lounge, and then what happened? Oh yeah. Me and Bob. Oh, it was actually funny, bro. Me and Bobby's set was first because we went like back to back 2 by 2 in a car. Ofas and Rodney and me and Bobby. So me and Bobby started because we were like considered the 2 party animals of the group now. We started at first because we just wanted to, anyways. We started first, and then after we were done, we went into the lounge because we were DJing outside. We went into the lounge, and Rufus and Rodney was playing, and the owner of the lounge said like, you guys gotta open. It's open bar for you guys, for the DJs. I was like, what? But we was like, what? I like, oh, yeah, let's go crazy, shit. Like, I'm gonna have a glass. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have what's the drink's name? Johnny Red. I said I'm gonna have Johnny Red, and Bobby was like, I'm gonna have Koloko. I'm like, what the fuck is Koloko? He's like, Johnny Red. I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm gonna have Koloko as well. From there, as we came back, I was now, doing music, and I didn't have the name for my own production. I was like, oh shit, this thing. And I started singing on a song, Koloko. I was like, oh shit. Bobby said something about Koloko. I'm like, oh, Koloko. Fuck. My first song was called, oh shit, I also had a song called Koloko.
Yeah,
and from there I was like, Koloko. And I had my own, drum segment going on. And like, shit, I'm gonna name this Koloko. And I was like, I found out, like, what's Koloko? Koloko is hot. Like hot liquor. Like, not hot liquor, but hot stuff. Like Koloko drums, only makes sense. Yeah, so I went with it, Koloko drums, and boom, shit went viral around and Koloko.
With how many artists are you working on this imprint? Like, who do you have signed under it?
Koloko Drum is a registered business. Don't copy and paste. I do have ZutiGang. We have ZutiGang. We have Luvo. We have Luvo on the label. And ZutiGang has 3 individuals in the group. It's Alu, it's Salix, and SOS. They are the hip hop duo. And Luvo is more of random. It's like it does everything.
I saw he's always on your albums.
Yeah, he does most of my vocals on my songs. Nigga good. Shout out to the niggas working hard. Got a new song coming out. Yeah, bro.
Now, what's that song? Like, I heard, I checked the song that you put on your status the other day.
Yeah, I actually did it last night. The song we did like a month ago, but then I like to time the market. I just don't like do a song for champion for you fall. Song is supposed to be a hit, but not because of mismanagement. Yeah. So I had the song for a month. We recorded the song, and I think now is the time to drop it because everyone home. Everyone said that everyone wanted to move, so everyone wanna dance. So I think this is the right time to put it out. And yeah, it's a hit song. Actually, I want to do a video with it first before I drop it. It depends. Okay. I'm still deciding. But then it's a hit fire song. Y'all need to check out my social platforms. On Instagram and go by DjXavi, KolokoVisuals. See you on it. Facebook, DjXavi page, Snapchat, DjXavi, Twitter, DjXavi. Find us. I'm like 064 DjXavi_.
About like the personalities of all these guys. Like, how do you manage all these guys? How do you work with them? What's the work ethic behind having so many guys signed under you?
These niggas are young and crazy. So yeah, I'm joking. I started actually off with Alu. We used to travel with Alu. He was actually my backup. Like when we used to perform, it was actually like my back, my right arm. So and then from there, he decided he also wants to go solo, not solo, but he wants to go he wants to be under the label but on his own. Yeah. Like cool. And then from there, it was a thing of I've got this bra and this bra, which is Salix and Soro, and we did a song. It featured both of them. I was like, why don't you guys just do just become a duo, and just go crazy with it? And they were like, yeah, and then it became that, and you guys are doing well now. And then I got Luvo. Luvo is more laid back, chill dancer, too much dancing, less singing. Yeah, but Luvo crazy is also going hard on. Especially on the new album, he's got some songs out. And ZutiGang is actually working on an album, and I'm with another producer, and I'm actually working on Luvo's album and producing it. Oh, you're busy producing for Luvo? Yeah. It's been a long time coming now. But people want to hear him also. Yeah, the thing was, actually it's my fault in the sense of I was busy, I was working, I was studying, and that's why I also you get so big. after with that shit. But then we are catching up. We're really catching up with the new songs that we are about to release. Niggas, shit is hard. So yeah, we're actually catching up. We're dropping a new single and yeah, it's gonna go.
You told me about the KolokoVisuals thingy. Can you just tell our viewers a bit about why you decided to venture into also music, into music videos and stuff like that?
The thing is, nigga, it's it's expensive, bro. When it comes to visuals, it's expensive. People don't understand, like let me not say my fans, but okay, people actually don't understand that shooting visuals, it's not just like waking up and deciding to shoot a thing. You have to have a proper budget for a proper video. And I'm not the kind that just wakes up and does shit. No, I like my things being planned and all of that. So I decided, rather than paying a guy 10 grand for shooting my videos, which I can edit myself and I can shoot and I can direct, like I did with Tafo. Let me buy my cameras, bro. Let me buy my equipment. Let me go. Let me see what I can do with that shit. I know for a fact I can do good. I know for a fact. So I got my visual, I got my shit, and we're starting off. We're kicking off. We started with Abu's first video. We shot it like recently, recently, and we are in the editing. We're in the editing stage of it, and from there we're gonna check, bro. But mind you, we started with Koloko Drums Music Entertainment. Now we are going with Koloko Drums Visuals as well. So yeah, from there it's just the work we have to put in. But the fact that Corona is here, Corona is kicking us back again, bruh. Like niggas blocking us, bruh. So yeah, but we're gonna come out hard with it. It's just the fact that we have to stay indoors and isolate ourselves from the rest of the others and shit like that. So we're still gonna check what we're gonna do. Okay. Still in the pipeline.
Just like a closing statement or something. Just this is your platform now. Actually, you can talk to the viewers.
It's wicked out here, Baco. No, guys. All I can say is, all I want to advise is, if you're in the music industry, don't let someone else's success let you down. It takes hard work. In fact, it takes hard work, and the input equals the output. In the sense of, if you are a producer or an artist, nigga, you have to be consistent with what you do. Cause I was challenged with that fact due to me having to study and having to work. That actually kicked me a bit back, one step back, and that shit actually affected my whole career. But then coming back hard. I don't leg down from a fight and shit like that. So I'm kicking back hard and I'm actually doing good for myself. Like if I had to rate myself and if I had to rate myself, I'm doing pretty well. I'm coming back hard, bruh. These youngins out here thinking that they can do better than Javi.
They're playing.
No pass, bro. The new album is gonna be out soon. If Corona is to, with God's grace, if everything works out, and these isolation things are passed and done, and we're gonna do good. Expect a whole lot of shit coming out. Fact is, expect a whole lot of shit. And the other advice is, don't just do music for the rush of it, the fame, that you wanna be known, you wanna spend, and your income, what you get on your income, on your music, shine it back, bruh. Set yourself, get direct in the thing and get more, invest it back, get more budget on whatever you do, bruh. Believe me, you're gonna succeed with that shit. And what else? Yeah, bruh, just put in the work, the effort, the everything. If you're talented, bruh, don't play with your talent. I know a whole lot of people, I'm not gonna mention names, bruh, that plays with their talent, bruh. And mind you, I wasn't talented. I actually not studied music. I actually had to I had the input I had caused the output which I have now. I wasn't born with playing keys, playing guitars.
You had to learn.
I didn't have that advantage of studying for music. But then I put in work. I got to learn the sound, to hear sound and put it down and shit like that. So yeah, I'm abstain from sex. I'm joking. Condomize and masqueramize. It's wicked out here, bucko.